Hello and welcome to this channel. I am Sandra and I decided to make this channel to share my PCOS journey and in particularly everything to do with Mounjaro, because I've recently started it and I thought it would be lovely if I could share it for my own progress to look back at, and also if anybody is on a similar journey like me, maybe you'll find something helpful, something motivating. So yeah. So now I've introduced myself. Let me get into this video. So I'll share, I've got a paper here, so if I'm looking down, it's just because I want to know what I'm saying and I don't want to just ramble along with all sorts of things. So in this video I'll share with you what I've lost in my first month on Mounjaro on 2.5 milligrams. I will tell you the benefits, I'll tell you side effects and lost weight if there is any. So let's start with side effects. So obviously, like everyone else probably, was really worried about going on it, and the day when I was taking it I was really worried and like stressing myself out. What's gonna happen? I've heard a lot of things, a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. Anyway, I thought I'll just have to do it. And in terms of side effects, I had 2 days I had a massive headache, but I'm not sure whether it's because of Mounjaro or is it because I just stressed myself too much and just worried too much and just got in my head too much. And the only thing apart from that I continuously need to work with is constipation. So now to help me with that, I started taking psyllium husk, and so I take psyllium husk in the morning and then I take magnesium citrate in the evening. Along with that, I started drinking 3 liters of water every day and also go to gym as many times as I can, really, you know, the more the better, I think, but yeah. So yeah, in terms of side effects, that was about it, really. I was expecting a lot more, but it wasn't that bad at all. I think it just obviously depends on every single person, but for me, it was fine. And the only thing that I was worried about was constipation, which then I've done a lot of research of how to help myself. And this is what I come up with: psyllium husk in the morning and magnesium citrate in the evening, along with a lot of water and exercise. Now let's start with what I said about my, let's move along to benefits. So benefits, wow. So benefits, because obviously I have got polycystic ovarian syndrome, hence I couldn't lose my weight with anything that I've tried before, because it was kind of stuck. I was able to lose 4 kilos and then it got stuck, and then I was kind of couldn't shift it. But the main thing for me on this, which is also the strangest thing, because obviously I started Mounjaro to lose weight, hoping it will help me with my polycystic ovarian syndrome symptoms like hirsutism, weight gain, mood swings, dry skin, no periods. So I really cannot have period naturally, and I used to need to take progesterone every 3 months to have a withdrawal bleeding to protect my lining. And probably first or second week on Mounjaro, Mounjaro, I keep saying Mounjaro. I've had a period, which I thought, that's just weird. It's obviously just a coincidence. Let me turn the page. Yeah, I thought it's just coincidence. It can't be, right? It can't be so quick, and it can't be like, nobody talks about it, you know, helping you with your periods and polycystic ovaries, right? So I thought, all right, I'll just have a period. Yay, I'm happy. I don't need to take any extra medication or anything. And then 24 days later, I started again. So 24 days, I think it actually falls into a very healthy cycle. I don't have cycles. I don't know how it works. I never had a proper cycle. I can go a year without having a period. So I was like, this is weirdly working for me, right? So somehow my body has responded so well to it. Not anything to do with the weight, like I thought. I thought this is the main thing, is for the weight. But it actually responded in different ways, like that I couldn't even imagine. So I'm like, I'm so happy about it. Obviously, it is doing something to my hormones. I am possibly extremely insulin resistant, and that obviously helps with that load as well. Like I said, my periods are back. I mean, it's still early days, so I don't know. Maybe it'll change later. Maybe I will stop having it or whatever. But so far, because it's just talking about this month, so far it's been great, and it actually helped me. It also helped me with my psoriasis. So I had psoriasis with my eye all the time, and I had it really bad and just flaky all the time. And that sorted that out as well. So I don't know. I can't be making stuff up. I can't be, honestly, like I can't. Anyway, so yeah, so these are the benefits. So periods are back. And also the psoriasis got loads better. Another thing is motivation. I really have boosts of motivation. I was very motivated to start the gym. I did go to gym before, but it was like on and off. But it really motivated me to go and exercise, and that kind of improved the mood as well. So it worked that way as well, absolutely brilliantly. Like I said, maybe it's not going to work for everyone like that, but for me, that's how it worked, and I'm just sharing how it worked for me. But I really think that, there is a help for PCOS. We're always told that we can't do anything. We just, we can't do anything. Well, so far it turns out you can, So please do that. So I told you about the side effects. I told you about the benefits. Now I'm going to tell you if I lost any weight. So this is what I'm on it for. So 4 weeks. 4 weeks on 2.5 Mounjaro. And I have lost 7.4 kilograms, which is 16.3 pounds, which is just over 1 stone. Now this is 4 weeks. Usually I've heard it's not very common to lose a lot of weight in the first month, because it's not really even a maintenance dose. It's just for your body to start getting used to the medication. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I can't say that I can see where it come from. Could be water, could be a bit of muscle. I'm tracking, I've got these scales, and they tell you, the bone mass, muscle mass, fat, and water in your body. And for the first couple of weeks, it actually told me that I've lost some bone. I don't know how I can do that, but yeah, I'm sure I don't lose bone. Clothes do fit a little bit better, but I do wear a lot of just leggings and just big t-shirts, so I think it's harder for me to notice so far. I did lose a couple of inches of my waist, and this area feels better in the clothes and in the bras. So yeah, really positive. Everything so far has been positive and great, and it's really looking really good for me to continue with it Now, I will start 5 milligrams this week, and I will make a video, maybe even the weekly videos, how I feel on it, and maybe weekly weight losses, and then maybe an overall monthly one. 5 milligrams has got a bad rep. Heard a lot bad side effects for people. So I suppose we'll find out how it works for me when I do it. The reason I am going to 5 is an odd one, because obviously people say if it works for you, just stay on it. So I will probably be happy staying on 2.5 for a little bit longer, because I do have a food suppression, but I'm still able to eat. Like, I can eat. Usually hungrier at the end of the day than the start of the day, but I can eat some food, right? And I don't count calories, but I think if I like mentally think about what I ate in a day, I probably eat 1,200 calories a day. So definitely deficit, massive deficit, because I just don't snack. Like, before I used to have breakfast, lunch and dinner, and I was always snacking. I would just always had some food in my mouth. Honestly, it was just there. So I think just taking the snacks out, it just made a massive difference. But just eating, and you just eat a normal amount of food, like a little bowl of cereal, and then you end up just feeling full for so long. And it's just, what do you call it? Breath of fresh air. It was just nice not to be thinking about food, feeling hungry, needing anything. It was just, I had some breakfast. I'm fine now until this afternoon at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Then have a little light lunch, some tuna or a couple of rice cakes and an apple, and then you're all right until the evening. In the evening, we used to have Sunday dinners, and I have chicken, carrots, peas, mashed potatoes, gravy all over. Now I just put chicken and vegetables with some gravy on it. You can't skip gravy, can't you? Yeah, so that's it. I think I've said everything I needed to say. For me, absolutely brilliant. If you've got any questions, drop it down at the comment section. I would love to answer some questions if you're interested in anything, or you're starting on this journey as well. I hope it goes well for you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you are interested in that kind of content and you like my vibe, then subscribe and like and comment and let's talk. But you kind of know that if you like something, you subscribe. If you don't like it, you just move along, aren't you? So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you probably next week to talk about my 5 milligram journey. Thank you so much. Bye. So it turns out I did ramble and I forgot to tell you why I'm going on 5. So quickly, I'm going to 5 from 2.5 because the pharmacy that I am going to, they do not allow you to stay on 2.5 because 2.5 is not a maintenance dose and they don't class it as a real dose. It's just a moving on dose. So been on it for 2.5 for a month. I need to go on 5, and on 5 I can stay for as long as I want, for as long as it works. And the good thing about this pharmacy and doing it this way that I don't particularly mind is that 2.5 and 5 milligrams are both the same price. So I don't mind going up and then staying on 5 for as long as it works for me. That's it. Thank you.